Kia ora. It is day 17 of my journey to becoming 1,000% better over the next 10 years. So yesterday on LinkedIn I posted a promise, a reaffirmment, recommitment, basically to keeping things simple, because I had been spending far too much time drafting, editing, writing, recording, re-recording, all of this stuff, and it's just not sustainable. It's not sustainable, and I know from a previous video series that it's not good. So today I tested it out, and basically the goal was to set a 15-minute timer to watch Darren Daily first, and then to do a 15-minute timer to write, edit and post. So I did that. I set the time for 10 minutes to write, and then I got ChatGPT to quickly edit it, tidy it up, and then I posted it. And to be honest, it's quite liberating in a way. Even if it's not perfect, it's not finished, I could have easily spent another 15, 20, 30, I could have spent as long as I wanted. Research, links, all the stuff. But it's like, the core idea is still the same. The core message is still the same. So anyway, let me get to that. So last week on Darren Daily, he kind of signaled that this entire week, from today, Monday, moving forward, he's going to be sharing some insights on the half dozen things to help us live closer to 115 years. He basically said that, studies have shown that the human capacity for life expectancy is 115 years old, and he's going to share the 6 things that you can do this week. So today's focus was movement. Now this is pretty obvious to a lot of us, I suppose, but this one really hit home for me because being Maori and knowing that both Maori and Pacific people in New Zealand, in Aotearoa, have some of the worst health outcomes. Also, I spent most of my career sitting down in a sedentary style, office work, IT. And then it also reminded me of a Māori proverb that we have, a whakatauki, ka tū te tangata, hauora, ka noho te tangata, he mate. I might have messed it up. But basically it translates to, he who stands lives and he who sits dies. And it's the notion that we were never designed to sit down all day. This might be a revelation to some, but I think it's common knowledge to most. And then he talked about, he said that even if you go to the gym, that 30, 40, 50, 60-minute workout is not enough. You need to do it daily. It needs to make up. So he said what he does is he does like downward dog, stretches and push-ups 8 times a day. And I was like, oh, damn. Kind of reminds me about last year when I was doing, I set this goal for myself to do 10,000 different things in 6 months. And basically how I did it was I started off small. So I did like 10 push-ups, 10 squats, and then I did a bunch of different other exercises like shoulder presses. This is all like at home with my gym equipment that I've got. Dumbbells, like holds and stuff. I did 10 of them, and I would do that. I started off doing it once a day, then I did it 3 times a day, and then I did it 4 times a day. And I got the reps up to like 100. So I did 10 reps of each, and then after like a few weeks I did 20, and then I eventually did 25, and then I did that 4 times a day. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to that. I'm going to start off gradually, starting today. I try to do 10 push-ups in the morning, and then I'll try to do 10 during the day, and then 10 at night, and then it'll be 30, and then I just need to do some other stuff too. I'm also going to try and increase my step count to 6,500, and yeah, that's probably enough. I'm worried that I'm almost 5 minutes, so I'm going to stop here and get back to the day, and I'll see you during the day. Cheers. Kia ora whānau, just doing a quick midday update. So I'm at 2,000 steps. I'm quite behind on my daily goal for 6,500. I also haven't done my 10 by 10, so I need to crack on to do some of that now. Just been running around from errand to errand, meeting to appointment. A bunch of stuff happened today. So yeah, also need to go back to the city to pick up my dad. So yeah, lots to do. Gonna have lunch now, and I'll touch base later with you. Cheers. Kia ora. It's end of day 17. It's just 8:20ish, just before 9 o'clock. Figured I'd do the last update for the day, and I'm just going to try a new format. So basically what I did well, what I can improve, and then maybe a lesson from the day, and then focus for tomorrow and closing thoughts. So what went well today? I don't know, it was a busy day. We had a few errands. We were pretty much running around left to right, doing different things. My dad's operation went well, which is good, very good. And yeah, I guess managed to stay pretty active throughout the day. The weather's pretty crap, if you can hear, or if you're in Auckland, you know weather's been pretty crap today. In terms of what hasn't gone that well, probably maintaining my journal throughout the day, because like when I got to the end of the day, I was like, man, I haven't even done my morning, like my whole morning routine, because basically the morning was kind of thrown out the window because we had to go into the city to drop my dad off. So then my whole normal morning routine was pretty much gone. So I also forgot, I can't even remember if I took my pills, which is not good. So that's something I need to focus on tomorrow. And then I guess mood's been a bit low today for different reasons, which I won't talk about. What else? Oh, we just had a feed because we've been out and about and stuff. Oh, and the other thing before that, I was actually meant to have my first Te Reo Māori lesson tonight, and it failed because one of the lecturers, the teachers, something come up and couldn't do the class, so missed out on that. Got one tomorrow at 12 o'clock, so hopefully that goes well. It'll be my first one, so I'm a little bit nervous and unsure of how it's going to go. What else? Oh yeah, we just had a feed because we've been busy and running around. We went out to Hot and Spicy and had a big feed, and I was still hungry, so I ended up getting some McDonald's, which is naughty, I know. We had an ice cream each, and what else? Chips and a cheeseburger. I love my cheeseburgers, man. Anyway, that's probably enough for now. I want to keep this video nice and short. So focus for tomorrow is going to be eat healthy. Eat healthy, do my 6,000, because I haven't done 6,000 today, and I'm not going to, it's raining. And yeah, that's it. See you tomorrow. Cheers.